Hey, welcome back to my channel. Today we are diving into the crazy world of entitled people Reddit posts. You know this is gonna get crazy. Let's explore some Reddit posts and decide who is in the right and who is an entitled piece of work. Grab a snack and let's get started. Okay guys, we've got some more entitled Karren drama for us today. Our first one is from Cass Croissant. Okay, Karren at the zoo. Oh, is nowhere sacred. Okay, so I was at the zoo today enjoying some quality time with the animals when I witnessed the most insane encounter with a Karren. You know the type, entitled, demanding and always causing a scene. Yeah, we know the type. We know the type. We hate them. Or love them. I don't know. Anyway, Karren marches into the gift shop demanding to speak to the manager because she thinks the prices are too high. Classic Karren move, right? The poor cashier tries to reason with her, but Karren is having none of it. What does she think she's going to achieve? Like, the prices are pretty high at the zoo, but the price is the price. Like, what are you going to do? You just either buy it or don't buy it. Simple. Then, out of nowhere, Karren decides she's entitled to a plush lion without paying for it. She straight up tries to shove it into her purse. Can you believe the audacity? Can I believe it? Yeah, I can, because these people are literally crazy, but why would you do that? Like, the reason the prices are high in these places is because that money goes to the animals. You pay the extra money because you know you're putting money back into the lives of the animals. It's worth paying the extra price if you care about those animals. By stealing it, you're literally stealing money from animals, you pathetic human being. Like, you're gross. But wait, it gets better. A hero emerges. The zoo security guard swoops in and catches her red-handed. This is good. It was like something out of a movie. He calmly tells her to return the stolen item and come with him. Of course, Karren throws a fit, insisting she's done nothing wrong. You've literally stolen from a shop? You think that's not... Come on, babe, you know that that's wrong. Don't be an idiot. But justice prevails. My friends, the security guard ain't having any of her nonsense. He cuffs her and escorts her away while she's still yelling about her rights. What rights? You're a thief. Like, you literally tried to steal something. You don't get rights now, sweetheart. You're lucky if you don't get arrested. The whole scene was both hilarious and satisfying to watch. I bet it was. I would have loved to have seen that, actually. Moral of the story, don't mess with the zoo or its security guards, folks. They don't play around, especially when it comes to entitled Karens trying to steal plush toys. Honestly, like, if you don't want to pay the price, don't pay the price. If you really want one of those plush toys but you don't want to pay that price, then go and look online. You'll probably have to be able to get something cheap that's similar, so... Or try and steal it. Make a big scene and get dragged off in handcuffs, because that is very entertaining. Okay. Numerous exercise said Karren wanted a gift and she decided the gift was free, knowing only too well that it had to be paid for. She doesn't accept that the zoo creatures have to eat and the gift shop goes towards financing their dinners, etc. She really is a wild animal on the loose. I like the puns here. Yeah. Sharpie Montblanc said, time to feed the tigers. Butterfly Garden said, the lions, the tigers, and the bears. Oh my! Loving the reference there. If only it was that simple, guys. If only you could just take the Karens and feed them to the animals. Wouldn't that be great? Just get rid of them all. We don't need them in society. They're not benefiting anybody. No, yeah. She wants to steal the money that could have gone towards food for the animals, so she can become the food for the animals, right? Seems like a fair trade-off to me. No, I mean, I'm only joking. I wouldn't go that far, but it is a funny idea. Oh, guys, have you ever had an incident like this? Somebody in some kind of retail establishment thinking they're entitled to take a product because they want it? Honestly, tell me your thoughts, please. I want to hear them. I do. Okay, our next story is from Fred Z. Red. Karren thinks I'm too young to have tattoos and demands I cover them in public. Okay. I'm a 29-year-old, about to turn 30. And too young for tattoos? I don't think so. Disabled female, and I look a lot younger than I am. My personality is what you might call young, which might have something to do with me appearing younger to others. I suffered a spinal cord injury and brain injury when I was 17. My spinal cord injury is obvious, as I'm in a wheelchair. My brain injury, on the other hand, isn't quite as obvious. Most people can't tell that I'm brain damaged, as I talk and act relatively normally, but my personality is eccentric. I can act normal when I'm out shopping or going to doctor's appointments and things like that, but around friends or talking to strangers and meeting new people, I'm a bit of a goofball, which probably plays a part in me seeming younger than I am. But my physical features look much younger than I am. Also, up until I was 28, I'd been mistaken for 18, 19. Oh, I'm really sorry that you had a big accident that caused you to be in a wheelchair, sweetheart. I am. Sorry, that sounded disingenuous. It isn't. Like, genuinely, I'm sorry that happened to you. But I'm happy to hear that you're a bit of a goofball, because that shows that, you're having fun with your life. You're not letting it get you down too much, which is really great. But I'm also really sorry that not only has that happened to you, but you're now going to have to deal with an entitled Karren, which is just unfortunate for anybody, isn't it? Also, looking younger than you are is great, because most women want to look younger than they are. You're going to get to 40, 50 and still look significantly younger than you are, then everybody's going to be completely jealous. Okay. This happened when I was 28. I have 8 tattoos, all of which have a meaning about my life. The lily on my chest is about the sister I had that died before I was born. The spider on my arm is about me overcoming my fear of spiders. My phoenix tattoo is about me going skydiving in 2016. I have a fairy on my shoulder, another flower on my chest, and a few other smaller tattoos on my arm. That's not to say that all tattoos should have a meaning. That's just me. Yeah, I mean, I was going to say, you don't have to explain the meaning of your tattoos, babe. Like, you have whatever tattoos you like. It's your body, your life. Do what you want. Like, most of my tattoos don't have any meaning, but I love them anyway, When I'm wearing long sleeves and a high neck shirt, you can't see any of my tattoos. In summer, however, they're out for the world to see. None of them are offensive in my opinion, and I often get compliments about them. And then I met a Karren. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, you're always going to somehow manage to offend a Karren. Like, just the existence of tattoos and piercings is enough to anger some people. Like, I've got so much crap just walking down the street because I've got tattoos or I've got a piercing, or, people are pathetic. It was a summer day and I was downtown doing some shopping, wearing a 3/4 sleeve shirt with open shoulders, making all of my tattoos visible. It was a hot as hell outside, so I just wanted to finish my shopping and get home to my aircon, and then it happened. I was in a grocery store grabbing a few things I needed when I got the feeling that I was being watched. I looked down the aisle and saw a middle-aged woman with what I now know to be a Karren outfit staring at me with a face that would make Dolores Umbridge uncomfortable. I just smiled at her and went on with my shopping. Yeah, which is normally the best thing to do, actually. When you see somebody staring at you in, like, an unfriendly way, when you see somebody being really judgmental and you can tell by their eyes that they're judging you, giving you the side eye. Like, I get that a lot. I do. I don't know. My fashion sense and crazy makeup and stuff really seems to offend some people. Normally, smiling at them does work because they don't expect that. I think some people just want a confrontation. If you smile at them, sometimes it disarms them and they just smile back and go away. But clearly that's not what happened in this story. Okay. The Karren said, "You should really cover those. It's not appropriate to have them out like that." I started looking around my body, not knowing what she was talking about. Did I have a wardrobe malfunction I was unaware of? Yeah, actually, that's probably where my mind would have gone. You need to cover those. It's not appropriate to have them out like that. I would have been like, they're not out. Huh? Excuse me? Your tattoos, don't you think you're setting a bad example? I mean, it's bad enough that you have that many tattoos at your age, but flaunting them like that? Show some respect. What's she talking about? How is it disrespectful to have tattoos? If you don't like them, don't look at them, you nosy cow. What? My age? What are you on about, lady? You're too young to have that many tattoos. You should have them covered in public. And you're too old to behave like an idiot in public, darling. Me, how old do you think I am? I'm 28, lady, and it's too flippin' hot to cover anything. Not that it's any of your business. The look of shock on her face grew even stronger as she heard me talking, which I guess made me seem even younger in her eyes. Don't you lie to me, young lady. Show some respect. Why do people always think that you need to give them respect when they're behaving like an idiot? Like, where's your respect? She doesn't know you. Why don't you deserve respect? If she's going to be disrespectful to you, then be disrespectful to her, because that's what she clearly deserves. Me trying to avoid the confrontation. Whatever, lady, you have yourself a good day. Maybe pull that stick out of your clacker while you're at it. Bye. Pull that stick out of your clacker. I've never heard that before. That's great. Like, where are you from? Is that a normal term where you're from? Because that's really funny. Guys, do you know where that term's from? Are you from the country that says that? I've literally never heard that. So that really tickled me. And I left the aisle hoping that was the end of it. The lunatic trailed behind me for a few minutes after that, while giving me a death glare the whole time, but thankfully she lost interest pretty quick, and I lost sight of her. That was the weirdest interaction I've ever had with a Karren, or with anyone for that matter. I don't know if I should take that as a compliment, that I look younger than I am, or be insulted that I act like a kid. Either way, I like the way I am and I wouldn't change it for anyone. Yeah, babe, don't change the way you are for anyone. Like, screw her. Who cares what she thinks anyway? She's completely inconsequential. She doesn't matter at all in your life, babe. So if you're happy with the way you are, then rock on, because who cares what anybody else thinks? That's how I like to live anyway. Like, as you can see, I like cute and colourful and weird things. I'm a very eccentric person myself, and I don't care if you don't like that about me, because, you know, other people don't matter, babe. Unless it's your friends and family, then they matter, but obviously if they don't like the way you are, then they're not people who need to matter to you in your life. Like, this is to anybody, guys. Don't take other people's judgmental comments to heart, because if you love the way you are and you love the life you're leading, then just enjoy it and don't listen to the haters. Don't listen to the haters. Who, Kitty said, that lady must have had a redwood tree up her butt. Nice to know there is someone else like me out there. Due to the developmental disabilities and good genes in the aging department, I've always looked younger than I am and have more of an eccentric personality. I'm in my late 30s but seem a lot younger. I bet your tattoos are amazing. Yeah, I mean, I'm an eccentric character, as you can probably tell, so yeah. My kind of people. My kind of people are all eccentric, babes. So if you're eccentric, guys, leave me a comment down below. Let's be friends. Zeralina91 said, I had something similar happen to me at work. I have just one tattoo on my right arm, a Doctor Who themed tattoo with a French slang allons-y, which means let's go. A wild Karren saw it and demanded to see my arm. I was confused and asked her why. She ignored my question and yanked my arm, causing me to almost fall over. She got mad, saying I shouldn't be tattooing filthy words on my body. I told her it's not a dirty word, it's none of her business, and that she needs to leave if she's going to continue being rude. She just huffed and mumbled stupid children nowadays as she left. I'm almost 30. I don't understand why Karens think they need to educate or correct everyone around them. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, entitled Karens seem to think that their opinion is the most valid opinion. It's like, just because you dislike something doesn't mean everybody else has to, sweetheart. Like, I am an eccentric person with lots of tattoos and weird fashion sense and crazy makeup and piercings and stuff, and I get so much judgment, people staring at me when I'm in public, people giving me that dirty look. When I was younger, I used to really get upset by it. I did. Or I'd get confrontational. You know, I'd stare back and be like, what? What are you looking at? You know, I've kind of learned to just brush it off and just not care. Who cares? Some random woman in the street who doesn't like the way I look. And guess what? I don't like the way you look. It's just an opinion. Nobody's opinion matters more than somebody else's opinion. I'm sorry, it just doesn't. Like, my opinion, your opinion, everybody's opinion, they all have equal weight. But in my life, other people's opinions don't matter. My opinion carries more weight to me. And your opinion carries more weight to you. But that doesn't mean you have the right to force it upon other people. Because it's only your opinion. You know? Anyway. Guys, I'm getting so heated today. Like, I'm getting like real angry at these stories. Hopefully you guys aren't getting so angry down there. But if you are, tell me why. Let's talk about it in the comments, please. Let's have a chat. Tell me, have you had to deal with somebody like this before? Are you an eccentric, colourful, crazy, wacky, tattooed, pierced, unusual looking person who gets crap from strangers in the street? If you are, tell us your stories, guys. I'd love to hear them. What did you think of the posts we discussed today? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss out. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.